Going on, guys? We're gonna go ahead here and get into our week. We just did week 0, so we're gonna go ahead and do week 1 here. I still need to do the recruiting after it went against Stanford. We won that game 55-31, as you can see. And I noticed in my last video during the gameplay, my volume settings were all messed up. Um, They probably made it very difficult to hear, so I apologize about that. I have fixed them, so hopefully now that's all fixed. But let's go ahead and do our recruiting. From what I remember with our board, yep, we gave everybody scholarships. We're going to go ahead and scout, and we were scouting our linebackers to see the speed on them. So Lee Woolfolk, we're going to go ahead and remove him. Don't want the bust. 79 speed, we're not going to take that. I have considered maybe doing putting a restriction, adding a restriction of recruiting where we don't scout fully. We only scout like 1 or 2 just to kind of get a look into their attributes, but not get the full story on them. I think that might be something we could do. I'm gonna go ahead and just put points on both of these quarterbacks. Alex Feliciano is definitely the guy we're going after. Who we would prefer. Running back, we got nothing. Receiver, we got nothing. Those are gonna have to be portal guys. I'm not even gonna scout this guy. We need a bunch of linemen, and for what we needed, for what I'm looking for, we just didn't have anything really, because we're going with recruiting restriction of they have to be in our pipeline for us to add them to the board. Let's go ahead and scout the SCAF specialist. All right. So let's go into week 1 officially. Okay, we didn't lose any recruits, which is good. Okay, so we're gonna have our game against Arizona. Hopefully that is a competitive game. Let's go into our coach skills, upgrade them real quick. Let's go ahead and what do we want? Go wide receiver, and then let's make our quarterback stay hot. So let's do the recruiting real quick. I believe we were at the defensive tackles. So the scat specialist, 87 strength. We are prioritizing strength and block shed from our defensive tackles. What I was thinking with the recruiting restriction is 82 strength, it's not great. Is, in real life, you don't know if a guy's a gem or if he's a bust. So I'm thinking we maybe after this first season put in a restriction where we can only spend 1 or 2 points for the recruiting just to kind of, like I was saying, get an idea of what their stacks are like. Because I still think that's realistic, where you don't know all of their true stats, but you get an idea, and then also there's no knowing if they're a gem or a bust. So I think after this first season, that's what we'll do. And we're going to be a little behind the 8 ball here on recruiting, because we haven't been putting points into anybody except for those quarterbacks. But let's go to our gameplay sliders, and these are Matt 10's work in progress slider set right now. Here are the penalty sliders. I know like the illegal block in the back is set down to 15, and like the face mask. I know some people believe that penalty sliders play a factor into how the game plays. Some people don't believe that. I really don't have an opinion on it, but if you're going to use a slider set, just always make sure you use the penalty sliders as well. So we're going to go ahead here and start our game against 80 overall Arizona. Let's load into this game. And hopefully now the audio in the game is a little better. Like I said, I'm sorry. Sorry that that audio wasn't great on the last video. So here we go with the opening kickoff to White, and we're just going to fair catch this. I'm going to go into my settings, turn it down a little bit more. Let's turn that down to 60. Okay, that seems pretty good. First play out of the gates, we're going to go with stick. Getting a good run box here. Oh, nope. Don't have enough time. Just going to have to run it. Good little run there to start the drive with Tanny McCallie. Let's go with switch streak. Getting another run box, so we're just going to go ahead and hand this one off again. And we did turn the quarters down to 8 minutes, and they get right in there for a tackle for loss. Let's come out with divide. It's kind of my go-to play when I absolutely need to convert a third down. And we're going to go ahead and put Harris here on about a 15-yard curl. We're going to hit that, actually. What a play. Oh, I thought he was going to break that. Way to go up and get it. Let's try levels. And it looks like they're shading outside, so we're not even going to really look at our outside receiver on the far right. We're just going to read our levels on the left. Nice little pass right there from Micah. Let's run mesh. Like I was saying before, I'm an air raid guy. I love the air raid in these games. So let's go ahead and run mesh. When in doubt, run mesh. We are methodically moving this ball down the field here. And let's try to air this one out. Let's go with a little switch streak. Okay, it looks like we might have our slot receiver to the right there. Bad throw on the out route. Read option. See if we can make a play here. Untarget him. There we go. Bad read by me, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Let's go flood. See if we can get Ashlock here. Nope. Ashlock didn't break out. I would have liked if he did. 2nd and 18. Let's try our middle screen. Try to pick something up. So have a lot of room here. Would have loved if we got that block on the safety, but 2nd and 18 into 3rd and 5 will work. And when in doubt, you run mesh. Okay. Bad read by me. I saw the blitz. I should have realized it was man. My mesh was probably open. I should have seen that safety screaming down. So it looks open, but it's really not. So we'll go ahead and just kick the field goal here. Right down the middle. 3-0 Hawaii against Arizona to start the game. It's coming out on defense here. Noah Fafita will probably give us some problems throughout the game. Let's come out in a cover 3 sky. See what we can do on defense. Fafita drops back, fires the ball into the flat, and we rarely make a great tackle in space. You know, we'll make them take those checkdowns all day long. Come out into Tampa 2 here. Let's put on a right Tom. Spread them out. Wide open over the middle. Fafita completes the ball. Let's come out in a cover 3 cloud. See if we can get some pressure here with Johnson. Play action from Fafita. Nothing open. Whoa. Should have been a fumble if you ask me. Let's bring some pressure here. Tampa sim. We're going to get out of that because they're in trips. A little wonky animation there. Let's come out in our Tampa 2. Shade underneath. Put a left exit on. Fafita drops back. Fight wide open man over the middle. Caught. Noah Fafita is carving up this Rainbow Warriors defense to start the game. Let's go cover 6 with our cover 2 match on. Don't believe they've ran the ball yet. And here comes a screen. He's going to have room to work with. They are just having their way with this Rainbow Warriors defense. Fafita hands the ball off finally. And the Rainbow Warriors get a good stop there. I'm going to call a timeout. Wasn't really prepared for that. We're going to come out in a Palms, and we're going to blitz here, and we're going to put on a Tom. Great break on the ball. Hawaii stiffens up in the red zone, forcing the field goal. They knock it through right down the middle, and that's going to make it a 3-3 ball game here in Arizona. We'll go ahead and return this one. So at the end of the first quarter, low scoring affair, 3-3. Let's go ahead and really lean into this run and shoot offense now. Let's go to my favorites. And let's go with levels. Ashlock takes it up the field. Almost makes a man miss. Nice pickup there. Let's give the ball to the back. Make a cut. Up the field. Couldn't get a stiff arm there. Another good run. Let's try switch streak. Let's try to air this thing out. Hopefully this is a cover 4 or 0. Take a deep shot, and that's going to be a touchdown to Ashlock from the run and shoot. Throws the ball at the cameraman's head. That might be a fine or a lawsuit coming his way. Kick is up. The kick is good. And just like that, it is 10-3 Rainbow Warriors. Kick is deep. Doesn't look like they'll be taking this one out of the end zone, and we get a kneel. So let's come out. Our base defense, what we do best, Tampa cover 2. Benton needs to have a game today. Johnson blows that up in the backfield for a loss of 2. Jackie Johnson III, senior. Let's try a little cover 3 sky. And our right edge in this defense needs to be sort of, if not the best, the second best player. And Jackie Johnson III with another sack. What a play. What a play from Jackie Johnson. What a drive. So they're coming out. Let's go nickel. Let's do a load mug. Let's go cover 3 sky. And let's do a left Tex 2-man. Spread them out. And that is going to be, if I'm not mistaken, a 3 and out. After Arizona's first drive, they drive down, get slowed up in the red zone, settle for a field goal, and now Hawaii gets the ball back around their own 50-yard line. So let's try a little Texas here. We're going to check out of this. Go to switch streak. I don't like the too high against the fur flood. We're going to hit the flat. Good little pass there. Just go slide. Been doing a lot of deep stuff. And we're going to try this run. Would like an inside zone better for that front, but we'll take it. Pick up the first down. Let's try go. Too high. They're giving us a run box, so we're going to take that run. Stuff there on the run, only for a gain of 2. Let's go back to go. Okay, we're going to read this from the out route to number 11. Papuno, I mean, that I have no idea how to pronounce his name. Might have had circle on the back side. Might have had a cover 2 look over there. We're going to go switch streak. See if we can hit Ashlock on this wheel route again. Tried to step up into it. Just didn't have enough time. And Arizona stands up on defense. Just like Hawaii had done. And we'll try to pin them here deep. Not the best kick. The 18, we'll take it. 3:30 left to go in the half here. And see, now this game is kind of flying by a little bit. Like, this might be a two-game episode. I have to check back into these big run here for number 21 from Arizona. Ismail Mahdi, maybe? I have to go back and read Matt 10's sliders, because I'm pretty there's some slider set that I use where they say they made these sliders without big block there from the safety. There's a slider set that I've used before where they recommend not playing as the defensive line because they made the slider set with that in mind, that if you use your defensive lineman, you're probably just gonna feast. Because I'm getting like immediate block sheds from them. So if that's the case, I would have to go back to using one of my linebackers. But if that is the case, I just won't switch stick. play action pass here. He's going to have him in the flat. Couldn't make a play. And they get the first down. Let's go with our cover 6. Turn it into cover 2 match. And let's try a right Tom. They complete that pass. This drive looking more like the first than the last drive. Sticking our Tampa 2. Let's go hard flat on this one. Wide open over the middle of the field. Fafita completes another ball. Kind of dicing up our cover 2 right now. Let's try Benton. Fafita's going to keep it, pitches it back. Maybe not the best decision. That's going to be a loss of 2. A minute 16 and counting. But Arizona is fine with letting this clock run and leaving Hawaii with no time left on the clock, I'm sure. Hits him in the flat, decides he can't get out of bounds. Hawaii's going to have to burn, or Arizona's going to have to burn the timeout. Let's try a little overflex, and then let's go with a sim pressure. And then also, let's blitz Otis. Benton's going to be our contained player here. Sack comes in. Wow, what a play from Fafita. Feels the pressure, steps up, finds the open man, and gets the first down. Arizona needed that one. Let's try a cover 3 sky. Actually going to run the ball here. Looks like to be a good decision, but they can't get a first down on the clock to stop. And they're not going to hurry the ball. They're going to let this thing run. 2nd and 1 from the 6. They hand it off again. Touchdown, Arizona, right before the half. Just like that, it is a 10-10 ball game. The Wildcats giving the Rainbow Warriors a little more competition than they got last week from Stanford in week 0. With 11 seconds on the clock, we're going to go divide swap, baby. They are heavily backed off, but we're going to try it. We got 2 timeouts to work with. Nothing there. Throws it away. That could be intentional grounding. It's not. And let's just go ahead and get out of here. 10-10 against Arizona. And that will do it for the first half. Let's take a look at some first half stats real quick. 10-10, 146 to 145 total offense. Noah Fafita, 10 for 12, 116 yards on the day so far. They aren't really able to run the ball. And then Keon Burnett, their tight end, leading them in receiving so far in the first half. Ashlock caught our deep ball for us, but we've been going to Carson, and then I'm not even going to try it. I apologize. I will figure out how to say his name. Running the ball, we're averaging 6 yards a carry. That's what you want in the running street. You want to average at least 6 yards a carry. So 8 of 11 for 118 yards, 1 touchdown, 72 completion percentage. Exactly where we want right now, except for maybe the yards. But I think that's just because the game's going by a little quicker now. Maybe we will bump this up to 9-minute quarters. I think bringing the play clock from 25 to 20 has really helped. They're killing our cover 2. So let's try cover 3 cloud. Gonna throw a bubble screen. Hawaii able to rally and get a stop there. Let's mix in some man. We haven't run much man. Hopefully this catches him off guard. And let's try right Tom. Another sack for Jackie Johnson III. That is his third tackle for loss on the day. And we have a 3rd and 12 here. So let's go into a nickel. Let's go load mug. And let's try... Oh, didn't get it off. They're going cover 2. I'm in 3-3-5 mint. I'm just going to audible to a cover 4. Yeah, immediate pressure on the D-line. I think this may be the slider set where they made it in mind with you're not going to play as a defensive lineman, because if you do, like I said, you're gonna kill the offensive line. So I may just go to being a linebacker or safety, because it feels like I am just immediately beating them. I'll try to take a shot here on a shallow. We may have it, we may not. Nope. Don't like what I see. I'm just going to take off. Pick up what we can. Don't want to throw an interception in this scenario. Let's try to hit him with a draw. Don't love that box. Let's go to divide swap. Flip it. Flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it. Didn't have enough time, so we're going to go to this. There we go. Nice little run for McHale there. Let's go to some levels. Let's go divide swap, actually. Over the middle of the field we're going to have. High pass. And the high pass is going to cost us. I probably didn't need it there, but that middle linebacker kind of scared me. They get immediate pressure, and just like that, after a big play that was dropped, we have a 3rd and 10. I'm going to try and catch them off guard here with the speed option. And we're going to have 4th and 3 from the 40. It's a long field goal. Let's come out and empty, and let's actually come out in a quarterback blast here. It is wide open. If we hold our blocks, we are going to walk to this first down. And we do just end up picking it up. 1st and 10 for Hawaii. Let's go empty again. Let's go levels. Let's stay in empty. Looks like we're getting a cover 2 man, so I like this. Little separation right there. What a move! Breaks a tackle. And it is 1st and 10 from the 14 for Hawaii. Let's come out and draw. Okay. Let's try it against a 5-man front. Maybe, hopefully we get a lane. They drop one into coverage. Great draw. And it's going to be 2nd and 2. Satani McCallie. I believe that's his name. I should go online and look at how to pronounce these names. We're going to run the ball here, down in the red zone. And we're going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. And he is holding his pose there. And we have some defeated Cobras in the audience here for the Wildcats. Satani McCallie. 11 attempts, 67 yards on the day, right where we're at, where we want to be for running the football, and that's going to give Hawaii the 7-point lead here towards the end of the 3rd quarter. So they're coming out under center, single back. So let's just hit our cover 2 out of our penny look. And I'm going to go back to... I think it's a lot harder, personally, to use your safety than it is a linebacker. So maybe I'll just go safety, especially out of like a cover 2 look. I mean, if you mess this up, it's one-play touchdowns. So we'll go ahead and just use her as safety. And then, like I said, we're not going to switch stick or switch on to other defenders. We'll just go ahead and play as one of our safeties each play. So Fida is going to go ahead and hand the ball off. Didn't take a great angle from my safety, but our defensive end, Elijah Robinson, go ahead and cleans that up for us. Let's come out in a nickel load, cover 3 cloud, and let's hit everybody's favorite, the Texas 4-man. That one kind of gets muddled up. Oh, I saw that too, and I dropped down, and they're going to pick it up. Fifita finds the open man, gets the first down to Luke Wysung. Mounter 3-3-5, Tampa 2 look. Let's throw on left exit. Big stuff there from Hawaii. Let's try another man. Last time we got man, we got a sack. Fetus drops back to pass. Hits a slant route. First down, Wildcats. Try a little sim pressure here. Fafita just gets the ball off there before getting sacked. Forces the bad pass. Bunch tight end open. Let's come out in our cover 2 match out of cover 6. Second down here. Underneath throw on the levels concept, and they're going to get close to a first down. It will be 3rd and 1 in a 7-point game to start the 4th quarter. Wing tight Z. I'm going to come out in my goal line-ish defense. I got 4 linebackers on the field right now. We're going to pinch. We'll bring this mid-read up. They're running speed option, and they're going to have it. Bad angle. Arizona's going to take it to 1st and goal from the 9. We're going to stay in this defense. Let's go, man. Fita under center, snaps the ball, hands it off, untouched to the end zone, and it is 17-17, pending the extra point. And that's going to make it 17-17 at the start of the 4th quarter. Seems like Hawaii goes down and scores, Arizona goes down and scores. Hawaii gets a stop, Arizona forces a stop. Let's come out and stick. It's been our go-to man today, number 11. Let's go back to our bread and butter switch streak. Took the deep shot there. I was about to take off, but I saw at the last second we might have something. So we're going to audible out of this. And we're going to go with divide swap. We're going to have to flip it. Hopefully we don't get a false start. Brings the pressure. It's too much for Hawaii. And they are going to have to punt. Punts off. Seems like to be good coverage from Hawaii. They force the fair catch here. And let's go. We need a stop on defense right now. Good rallied back down to the ball. That's all you can ask for sometimes. Let's try a stunt right to Tom. RPO. 3rd and 2. Big down here. Let's come out in a penny look. Cover one robber. Let's press, actually, too. We're going to blitz here, and we're going to cover the running back with this guy if we need to. Fafita could have scrambled for the first down. Sees a man, throws it over the middle of the field, and they convert. Time is starting to become a little bit of a factor now. Good stop there on the inside zone. Let's see if we can get to Fafita finally. Nobody on the running back. Or the tight end, sorry. No Fafita. Carving us up today. We need a stop here. We need to at least force a field goal. It gets down in this run game. There we go. Good stop there. Single back. Let's go corner. Yeah, let's go with this corner blitz. That's another first down. They are winding this clock down. Let's go cover 3 cloud. RPO, can we rally? Rally a little bit, 2nd and 7. Let's go Tampa 2 with the left exit. Another RPO from Arizona. Another good rally. They're getting 3 yards a clip right now. Let's see if we can force the stop. We're going to go our base defense, Tampa 2, shade underneath. And we're going to go right Tom. Can we rally? We do. And that's going to be the 2-minute warning. And Arizona should be taking the 3 points here. They are. Hawaii is going to get a chance for a game-winning touchdown drive. Kick is up, and the kick is good. They'll make it 20-17, a long 10-play, 4.5-minute drive. Hawaii has to answer here. This may be their last opportunity with the ball. Almost a big return there. Ends up only going to the 25. Let's go with Z Reed. I'm going to check out of this. We're going to go to switch streak. Take off. Get down. Didn't want to fumble there. All right. Let's just go a little inside zone. Don't like it. Let's go back to switch streak. Except we're going to flip it. And we should have number 11 again out here. No, maybe not. What a ball! Broken tackle from Harris! Throwing back across the field, over the middle defender of the field. Completes the ball. Harris breaks a tackle. And the Rainbow Warriors should be in field goal range. Let's go with double out. This time not able to hang on to the ball. Looks like they're going man. Divide swap. This could be a touchdown. Taking the deep shot. Is it underthrown? No. Caught down to the 1 yard line. What a ball. Looked like it might have been underthrown. And we're going to come out. We're going to go chew clock. Quarterback blast on the 1 yard line. 15 seconds. Loaded box. The ball is snapped. We dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. With 11 seconds, a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And with 11 seconds left, can we avoid disaster and get the big upset win against this Big 12 team? We're going to come out in our dime. And we're just going to go cover 4 drop. We'll throw on a cover 2 shell to confuse them a little bit. And let's go with a Texas stunt. Taking the deep shot, one-on-one. Incomplete. And now Arizona will have to throw the Hail Mary ball for a shot to win the game. Can Hawaii pull off the major upset after a game? And Fafita's running around, can't find anybody, getting chased down, sacked. And that will end the game. Hawaii with the game-winning drive to pull off the upset against the Power 4 school, Arizona Wildcats. What a game. A lot better than the first one. Let's go ahead and check our stats. Full offense, 280 to 274. I mean, that's not a lot. You know, maybe I do need to up these quarters a little bit. We'll probably go up to 9 and go from there. Fafita had his way with us throwing the ball today. Rushing, you know, pretty decent. They averaged 5 yards a carry. I do like to see the computer averaging 5 yards a carry. Receiving, Keon Burnett, their tight end, was really the one doing the most damage to us today. But for our guys, what's going on here? Our quarterback, Micah, 66 completion percentage, a little lower than what we'd like to see. 209 yards, nowhere near what we want throwing the ball in this offense. Rushing, we average 6 yards a carry. That's exactly what we want to be at. 6 yards a carry is the perfect number for us. Receiving, and then not much receiving, you know, pretty low numbers. We're gonna maybe need to turn up the quarter again, because like total plays, I only ran 37 plays. They ran 47. I mean, that's just not. It's gonna make the video a little longer, but that's just not. That's just not enough, to be honest. So I'll go ahead and change that to 9 minutes, and then maybe, I wish I could bump it up to like 22. We'll go 9 minutes, and then we'll go 20 seconds still. But that's going to do it for week 1. If you watched the video, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here, checking this out. If you have any feedback for me at all, please drop it in the comments section. But that's going to be it for me, guys. I should have the next video up for you very quickly.